In football, scoring goals has always been the ultimate challenge. Traditionally, this responsibility was shouldered by the striker. So this role, perhaps more than any other, has been scrutinized, celebrated, and criticized. But football keeps evolving, and just like every other position, the role of the striker has seen various changes over time. In the early days, football formations revolved around star players like Dixie and Argentina's Guillermo Stabile, with a single striker taking the spotlight. However, in the 1950s, a two-striker formation emerged, signaling a major evolution in football strategy. A standout example was the Hungarian duo of Ferenc Puskás and Sándor Kocsis, who formed a formidable partnership. Sándor Kocsis scored an incredible 75 goals in 68 matches, and Ferenc Puskás scored 84 goals in 85 matches. Despite this, he is still in the 6th place of the all-time leading goal scorers in international football. Puskás later joined Real Madrid, where he further solidified his legendary status in football, and he is still honored today with the award for the best goal of the year. Fast forward several years, the 1990s marked a golden era for strikers, with numerous teams boasting prolific goal scorers. This era was characterized by partnerships, as many teams employed formations requiring two center forwards, a trend evident in Italian football's 4-4-2 and 4-1-3-2 setups. Italy was a hub of exceptional strikers in the 90s, featuring legends like Ronaldo Nazario, Filippo Inzaghi, Alessandro Del Piero, Gabriel Batistuta, and Hernan Crespo. Even Thierry Henry, though not yet a striker, spent time in Italy. However, the standout figure was undoubtedly Ronaldo, the epitome of the perfect striker for many born in the 80s and 90s. His incredible speed, power, ball-handling skills, and mesmerizing stepovers made him an icon of the 90s, a legacy that carried into the 2000s. The emergence of the support striker is another concept worth discussing. This type of striker excels outside the box and between the lines, creating opportunities for their forward partner, who typically plays slightly ahead of them. Dennis Bergkamp stands out as the archetype of the support striker, forming an entertaining partnership with Thierry Henry at Arsenal. Under the guidance of manager Arsene Wenger, they operated in a 4-4-2 system that often resembled a 4-4-1-1, with Bergkamp playing just behind Henry. Bergkamp's ability to find space between the lines and his exceptional link play set him apart. Next, we need to discuss one of the most popular combinations in striker partnerships, the little man, big man combination. This dynamic duo was commonly seen in England, especially in teams using the 4-4-2 formation. Think of iconic pairs like Jermaine Defoe and Peter Crouch, Michael Owen and Emile Heskey, or Gianfranco Zola and Thor Andre Flo. In this partnership, the tall striker typically played the role of the traditional target man, occupying the center forward position. Meanwhile, the shorter striker's role was to play off the target man, creating a captivating synergy on the field. Whether through flick-ons from headers or seamless link-up play, this combination delivered thrilling football moments. An excellent example is the Michael Owen and Emile Heskey partnership, which led Liverpool to a treble and propelled Michael Owen to win the prestigious Ballon d'Or award. Then, the traditional two-striker formation began to fade at the top level, making way for the popularity of formations like 4-2-3-1 and 4-3-3. Key figures in this shift were Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola. Mourinho, who arrived in England in 2004 after winning a Champions League title with Porto, played a crucial role in this change. He often deployed a lone striker up front, and a prime example of this evolution was Didier Drogba. The 2000s also saw an increased demand for strikers to be more versatile. They were expected to dribble past opponents, drift out wide, and excel as scorers. But during this era, goal-scoring wingers began to rise, and it was no longer necessary for the striker to be the sole top goal scorer. Team efforts became more critical, whether it was in a 4-2-3-1 formation with an attacking quartet or a 4-3-3 with an attacking trio. When discussing the 2000s, we cannot forget the false nine. This tactical approach traces its roots back to the Dutch total football of the 1960s and 70s, with Johan Cruyff being one of its early proponents. As a manager, Cruyff reintroduced the false nine, making it a central element of modern football. The essence of a false nine's role lies in their ability to find space and disrupt the opposition's defensive setup. Notably, Lionel Messi exemplified this position under the guidance of Pep Guardiola, showcasing dazzling dribbling skills and an uncanny ability to receive the ball in the half-turn. In more recent times, Pep Guardiola achieved back-to-back Premier League titles in 2020-2021 season and 2021-2022 without a traditional striker, instead employing a variety of forwards as false nines. Furthermore, in the world of modern football, we can say that the role of the striker has come full circle. For instance, at Manchester City, Guardiola is reviving the classic big man-little man partnership with Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez, harking back to a bygone era. Meanwhile, at Brighton, De Zerbi employs a striker with a support striker behind the number 9, using talents like Evan Ferguson, Joao Pedro, and Danny Welbeck. When discussing the 2010s, world-class strikers seemed scarce, with only a few all-time greats compared to the prolific 2000s. However, the tides are changing as new striker prospects emerge. Players like Erling Haaland, Victor Osimhen, and Kylian Mbappé have already reached elite levels, while emerging young talents are showing immense promise. What unites them all is their incredible athleticism, making physically dominant strikers highly sought after, and this shift is reviving the role of the poacher, reminiscent of the past. So, what do you think? Which era do you believe showcased the best striker position? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to the channel.